Hey divas, this is Anna. Why do I say that? It's a force of habit. You already know it's Anna. Anyways, I'm just getting off of work and actually I'm just getting home. 2 hours to get home. Ugh, it's horrible. Anyways, so I wanted to come and rush and do this video because I still have some daylight out. And this is an Ooh La La Vintage Treasures DT project. I was super pumped. Yesterday I was just gonna bind it, and I just, when you have the flow, you just run with it. Well, that's what I did, and voila. And I was using this Shabby Chic needle book kit is what I used, and literally this is all I have left. And I used half of this canvas that comes in the kit, and then you get a lot of laces, and I only have this doily left and these bits and pieces of lace. That's it. I used everything in the kit, including every little embellishment that she puts in there. All of it's been used. And she also, Doreen also sends you these two fabrics. I did not use any of these. I used everything else that came in the kit but these. So these right here will be just used on something else that I create, or I'll probably make some flowers out of these. I haven't made some of those lollipop flowers in a while using that fabric. So I might have to take it back old school a little bit. So this is my Shabby Chic needle book. Very pumped about it. So, okay, I don't even know where to begin. And I did zero sewing. Zero sewing, okay? And let me tell you, I wish I knew how to sew, because I would have chose to sewed everything as opposed to the way I had to do it. But it turned out really cute in my eyes. So I made a doily flower using all the doilies in the kit. And I even had to jack a few doilies from my previous kit. The box that I did, I had leftover doilies, so I grabbed a few of those and added those to this kit, or to this project also. So this is also a doily. This one's a little tiny doily. This little flower, and this vintage button. Those little flowers. This right here is an applique. It was a big piece, and I cut it into 3. So you'll see that I have a piece here, and then because I didn't want to cover the other piece right here, because that just doesn't serve a purpose. So I took out that piece so that I could use elsewhere, because it's really, really gorgeous. And then, you know me, I sporadically put some pearls, and I sporadically put some little blings. This stick pin my best friend made me, so I put that in here. This butterfly comes in the kit, and then I added the bling in there from my own stash. This whole thing was in the package, in the kit. The bling, this little doily, the doilies, these super uber cute scissors. All the lace that you see on here is from the kit, all of it. The only thing that's not is these little ribbons, and that was just to cover up the ends. So I used those. You're going to see on all the front and all the back. This really pretty doily was in there, this lace. And it's on top of a beautiful, you can't even see it because I covered so much of it, but this right here is it's like a quilt. It's like an old school quilt piece, and it had already the batting in it. And so I just worked off of that because it was already in there. And then I believe I added, yeah. And then she also includes a piece of batting. So I also included that in the layering. And then you'll see on the inside I used the canvas to sandwich it. Okay, so let me put this up a little bit. And then right here on the binding, I made a bow with one of the laces that was in there. This right here was gifted to me by P, Whimsical Endeavors. Hi P, thank you. I used another yummy. So I put that on there. And then of course this really pretty trim was in there. And then you can see here, you see how it's all shabby? That's what is the quilting is. So it's really super pretty. And then I used the same lace on the other side as here. It came in one strip and I just cut it in half. And then this beautiful little applique piece also came in the kit. And you see, and then all of this right here, I absolutely love, 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 and love this eyelet trim. Oh my gosh. This is something I do not have very much of, and I love it. It's gorgeous. So I just put the pines here, and I purposely kept it out so it would hang over. Everything is kind of like floppy, and I love it like that. Okay, and then of course I used a different type of lace here, and it goes all the way around. And then so I used the same lace here as I did here, and then I used the same lace here as I did back here. Okay, and then on the front I used the lace in the kit also to do the binding. These are like little tiny jewel pieces. Let me see, that I have hanging at the bottom. I just tied a knot and I put those in there, so those are dangling. Okay, so I just tied the bow. Okay, and then this is the inside, and I used a different trim in here. It's a gathered trim, and I cut that in half and I used the other one there. And then this one is another beautiful trim that's in there. Did the same thing, cut it in half. So this part's here, the other part's up top. Then I used some more doilies in here. And this is where you see I used the piece of applique there, and then I used the other piece of applique here. And then this little flower, this lace flower was in the kit. This green one. This bling was in there. And of course that doily back there. And what I did is I tied bows with the lace that was in the kit also, and I put them on all the three corners, and I put some of the little blings that she puts in her kit. I did not put it here because I had this whole little collage of doilies right here. All the stick pins you see that are here are all from the kit, and also a couple were from previous kits, but they're only using the Ooh La La beads that she puts in her kit that are leftovers that I don't use. So I included those in here. Okay, so in this kit, the one that I used that was in there was this one that let me see, it dangles. This one was from the beads in the kit, and was it this one? No, that wasn't that one. And oh, this one. This was in the kit. These two are the ones that I made previously in my previous one that I showed you in the box, so I added them in here in this needle book. And this also was using stuff from previous kits that I had loose beads, but only from Ooh La La. So those are all Ooh La La pins. And then this is the middle part. And what I did is I added the trim, and I cut it in half, and I put the one side here and I put the other half that way. And then this one was right here, and I just used some of my own little ribbon to go inside because that's the kind that you can weave your ribbon in. So it's the same ribbon that I used right here is what I used right here in the middle. So you see it's already puffy because it's got 2 layers of batting in it. And these are just stick pins that I made. I just wanted it to look like it had more. So these are stick pins that I made that are in my little stick pin holder. So I just put those in there so it looked full and fluffy. I love it. It's gorgeous. I had so much fun. And this bad boy right here is 12 inches long. So it's not a tiny one. So see, it's all fluffy. I love it. So this is my project for Ooh La La that I am using her Shabby Chic needlebook kit. Ladies, it is absolutely super duper. I absolutely loved it. And honestly, everything is adhered with hot glue. everything. So I did not use the Fabri-Tac. I know a lot of girls use that, but I wanted instant gratification. I wanted it to be done quickly, and that was it. Now Fabri-Tac does work amazing, but I wanted it to get done right now. And sometimes when you keep layering and layering, sometimes they won't stay until it dries. And so that's what I use, and it's fine because, you know, you would think where it's hard is perfect, because when I tie it, it's only along the edges where it shows a little hard, but keep in mind, I have one of those needle point. Yeah, look at that. That's super disgusting. This bad boy works some wonders, but I only used thin, you know, I didn't use big globs of it. I used very thin layers all the way across. That's what I love about that hot glue. So here is my Shabby Chic needle book. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to make one of these for like ever. And I'm so glad that I finally got to do it. I'm really excited that Doreen decided to do a kit to make one of these. Amazing. So rush over if you don't have this stuff, because a lot of us don't have ways of getting things that are material wise, or certain laces and stuff like that. I don't have beautiful stuff like this, and I hate that. So rush down. I have the link below. Take a sneaky peek at the other kits that she has, and come on ladies, super fun. I did this all last night. Everything from scratch. I did not start piece by piece. Everything was done when I got out of work. So believe me, I work 8 hours and I commute 4 a day. So if I could do that, oh yes, you guys can too. So thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Thank you so much for any comments that are left, and thank you to any new subbies. You guys are amazing, and I will see you very soon.